I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps. Woo! New York.
Yeah, see? Welcome back from New York, guys. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Justin Ramsey, Try and Fly Photography. Like I said, hope you guys are doing well. We just got back from New York. It was a fan-frickin-tastic time. We had a wedding up in Saratoga Springs to go to. Cowl, love you, miss you. Congratulations, you're beautiful. The ceremony was beautiful. It was lovely meeting all your family. It was great to see the Melfis again. Woo! So yeah, after the wedding, Shandy and I, we cruised down to New York City, had a flash lightning tour of it all. Basically, one day, we saw the majority of Manhattan, or the things that we wanted to see. Pretty much walked everywhere. Shandy was a little upset midday because of all the walking. She's not used to it, but she toughed it out. She's a champ. She's my girl. Oh, I love her. She's amazing. Yeah. Anyways, we saw lots of things. So here's a quick video montage of them. Not here, but it's going to play soon. And then we'll get back and we'll talk about some specifics, yeah? All right, that's my phone. Not like it's important because I'm talking to you guys. So stick around. Hope you guys enjoy. Welcome to New York, Try and Fly Photography style. Okay.
Now give me the beat.
What? You think it's all wedding photos?
So, good shots? Yes, yes. Did you like them? Did you not like them? It's okay. I liked them. The bride and groom liked a lot of their wedding photos, so I can't complain. I do want to point out I was not the paid photographer or videographer. I was just a guest with a camera. And I even went up to the photographer and videographer. They were all eating dinner at the same time. And yes, this is my chance. So I went up to him, told him who I was, told him I was snagging some shots and some video for YouTube and stuff, but that this was their gig. Okay, the bride and the groom chose them for a reason. And by the way, let the bride and groom or any event that you go to, whatnot, if they've hired a professional photographer, videographer, whatever, even if you're better than them, even if they're not getting the shots that you see, let them do their job. I know it's very hard. I was very frustrated. There's lots of time in the wedding. I'm like, oh, shoot it. Just shoot. Okay. But let them do their job. Like I said, the bride and groom chose them for a reason. So let them shoot it. So, on that note, a lot of my photos and the video and stuff is a little shaky. There's lots of grain in it, but I couldn't have my flashes and whatnot because I didn't want to overstep my bounds. So I had to crank the ISO up really high, shallow depth of field with the aperture and whatnot. So if you look really hard, you're going to see lots of grain. For those of you that don't know, it's like little dots all over the place in the image. If you look in like a black and white photo at not a person's face or anything, but like the shadows and you see lots of little dots, it's grain. It's kind of like if you took a pepper shaker, shook it all over your print and be like, hey, look, that's kind of grain. So anyways, moving on. I just want to say thanks again and congratulations to Pat and Cowell. You guys are amazing. It was a great time. Thank you again for inviting me and Shandy. So yeah, let's get to New York. So New York, wow. Wow, what a change from tiny little Los Alamos and most of the cities I've been in. I don't even know where to begin. I will say this. One, it was a lot cleaner than I expected. So thank you, New York. You've done a great job of cleaning things up. Two, it was not as busy as I thought it was. It was definitely busy, especially Times Square at night when we went. But I expected it to be, shoulder to shoulder. Excuse me. Oh, quick. Okay, I got a shot. Let's keep moving. There was a fair amount of breathing room, even on the 3-day weekend, which may have been why. Maybe a lot more people left than came in. I don't know. It was a Memorial Day. I think it was Memorial Day. Yeah. So anyways, what a fantastic time. One, if you do go and have not been, I recommend getting a rough plan beforehand. What you want to see, write it all down. Try and figure out what is worth it, what's not, what you want to see if you have time, but you can easily discard if you don't. Like I said, we only had one day really there, so it was a lot of like the night before just being super exhausted, scrolling, going, okay, I want to see this, I want to see this, this is a must see. And we got into our day of touring around, we ended up losing the sheet that I wrote everything down on, go figure. And there's a lot of, well, I think this was it, and this is here-ish, and I mean, thank goodness for Google Maps and Google on the phone and all that jazz. We did see a lot. So, since it wasn't a photography trip, it was more about experiencing New York and seeing it and playing tourist and all that stuff. I didn't bring my tripod. I didn't bring any of my filters. I brought my EOS R with one lens, and I brought my infrared camera with one lens to save on weight and space and all that stuff. I mean, we walked 15 and a half miles plus, so carrying triple that amount of weight on my backpack with all my camera bodies and my lenses and everything like that, it would have been intense. I would have been crying at the end of the day. So I didn't get all the camera shots or all the photographs that I really, really wanted. But that just means I get to go back sometime. Yay! But when I do go back as a photographer, not as so much of a tourist, I will go and I'll spend, half a day at the Oculus, half a day at the Statue of Liberty if I can, or Ellis Island or whatnot, and really devote all that time and energy to getting photography done, not just seeing things and experiencing things. Which brings me to a point. Don't forget to experience where you are. One of the worst things that I've ever done is I've gone to this massively gorgeous place, set up the camera, boom, 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 get all the shots I want, and then walk away. And, 3 weeks later, someone asked me, how was it? What was it like? Blah, blah, blah. And you're like, look at these photos. I'm like, oh, this is great. But how was it? And you're like,
I don't know. I remember I had trouble with my ISO, and then my tripod wouldn't fit. No. Sometimes you gotta put the camera down and just experience things. I guarantee you, you will not regret it. So one of the specific things I wanted to talk about, Central Park. Holy heck balls. It is massive. Massive. You know, you look at it on the map, it's like this big of the island, and you're like, oh, whatever. It's, you know, tiny little park. No, that thing is huge. We got dropped off by Uber on the north end of the park, and we walked all the way down it. So all the bridges and stuff that I've seen online and in movies and whatnot are pretty much all on the south side. Okay, so the top part, in my opinion, is more like the local park. You got your hills and all that stuff, and you got little like forest stuff to go through, and I mean, trust me, there's quite a bit of foliage and nature in this little area. But you also have like 9 full-size baseball fields. You have like 30 some odd tennis courts and basketball courts and like soccer-sized fields and all this stuff. And it's just, wow, who knew all that was there? I sure didn't, being the non-local person that didn't do much research. Anyways, a little Home Alone. The other thing that I really want to talk about was the Oculus building, which is right next to where the Twin Towers were, the World Trade Center. First of all, let's talk about the Oculus. The Oculus building was phenomenal. It's kind of like a mall. It's a subway station, like interchange, where you don't even have to go to ground level. You just walk across this building, and then there's another terminal to go to, I think, like New Jersey. And anyways, lots of stuff, lots of options. But it was absolutely phenomenal. The construction, the architecture is just, oh my gosh. And it's all white and everything. I'm going to put some images up as I'm talking to show it to you, but just absolutely spectacular. And then they hung this massive, massive flag. I think it was for the Memorial Day holiday. And just, oh, so inspiring, so gorgeous, so white, so photogenic. Like I said, I would love to go out there, and I would spend at least an entire day just photographing that building with my tripod and filters and all that stuff, so I could really get super clean, crisp imagery without people walking, because you could take them out and just become a lot more creative than just hand holding your camera. Just outside of the Oculus is the World Trade Center Memorial, where the towers actually were. Wow, they did a great job. It was truly remarkable and humbling, honestly. Basically, they took the structures, where they were, and they dug down, and they made this massive waterfall fountain feature. And it goes into a pool and drops down even further. And along the outer corners, the outer rim, they put names of, I'm assuming, everyone that died or whatnot. But there was also parts, there's like Fire Brigade 6 or whatever, and it listed the names of the crews and everything that helped, and I'm assuming died as well. Just so humbling. I mean, there were massive amounts of people there, which I expected, and I missed the shot by like 2 seconds. But I saw this guy, he walked up and he leaned down on it and he said a prayer, and right as he got halfway up, I got the camera on and focused and took the picture. But it was a powerful moment for me. What a humbling experience. I don't even know what else to say. It was very humbling and powerful. I will say this, the police force around that had fully automatic rifles, guns galore, vests, tac vests. I mean, they looked full riot gear, minus the tactical shield. Everything else was like, you guys don't mess with these guys. So, but yeah. And they actually closed the memorials down at night. They rope it off and you're not allowed in there. They have security. It was interesting to see. So, anyways, I hope you guys are liking the new camera angles of where I'm talking. It's too hot in the RV. I tried facing the other way, and I tried in the house because the house was vacant for a while. It was quiet. It was nice. I didn't know what to do with myself. So anyways, I think I should probably wrap this up. And yeah. Next video should be about my last video, the challenge video. One of my shots was a girl holding a gun in a bikini. And oh my gosh, I put that in a private photographer group on Facebook, and the thing is blown up. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble. That's going to be the next video. I don't need to do it here. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. If you guys like, hit me up. Comment down below. Tell me what your favorite part of New York is, if you've been, or what you want to see, or ask me if I have any tips. I definitely do. But anyways, don't want to bore you too much. So stick around. Have a great week. And yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, keep shooting, friends.